Hey guys, how's it going? It's Wednesday here, and this is the Bloon. We're ready to play some Bloons, and we're gonna go with our normal strat today. We're gonna go with the Boomerang Ninja and Mortars, and we're gonna wait to place this guy. We want to see what he's doing. Hopefully, we can bait him into doing some banana farms, but we didn't. So let's just put this guy down. And I'm trying to remember where to put this guy because this map's a little different. It comes out of both ends, so I'm trying to pre-plan and place the best for the mortar, which I don't think I did. I always mess this up, so if not, whatever, we'll deal with it. So he's gonna go lightning wizard, which is solid. So there's not really gonna be much we can rush him with, but hopefully, oh, I don't know why he hasn't spammed us yet. So let's just take advantage of that. And again, we're playing in the ceramic crucible. So I just said, forget it. I lost a bunch of matches yesterday, but you know what? It's no big deal because we're just going to keep playing the ceramic crucible because we need the medallions. And sure enough, right now I know it's the first day of the competition, so not that many people have played or put that many battles in, but we're already up to 1,000 rank. So if we keep going at this rate and play as many as we did last week, we'll be at a way higher ranking than we were this week. And hopefully we'll get into that top 1,000 rank, get that 20,000 reward money, and boost our skill even better. I have been playing a lot better players though, that's definitely true. And it's a little intimidating, but we're learning what not to do and we're honing our skills even better. I wish I could give you guys a little bit better plays, like not go with the same or boomerang ninja mortar, but my gosh, this thing just keeps killing. It can step up pretty much anything. I mean, there are some maps, and I'll usually skip them. Like, what is it? Not Battle Sands, the one with the little temple in the on the side of the screen. That one's pretty tough for mortars. So now that we're playing ceramic crucibles, maybe if the guy's a little lower ranked, I'll try it out. But for the most part, skip, 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 because we need to build that money up, not lose it. So this guy's still rocking it away with his lightning wizard. Those little wizards are tanks. I'm not that great with them. Every time I try to play, it just does not work out for me. I just can't prep for round 13 good enough. Not to say that everyone rainbow rushes, but when they do, it just makes you so mad. And so, okay, he finally stepped it up. He has 2 lightning wizards now, and we're still going strong with our little dude. We're only at 435 eco, which is a bummer, but it's slower because we weren't able to. I think it was my bad placement which kept me from getting my eco up. So now, follow the same strat. We're gonna try to get the money to have a Clive ricochet by 13 in case he tries to rush us. So as of now, we're just sitting back and playing. I wish I had better. That's why I'm trying to rely on my commentary, which is still kind of stale. I'm still not get that best at talking to you guys yet. And after rewatching some of these, I realize I say a lot of things wrong or use the wrong words. I'll call a ninja monkey a wizard or, just crazy things like that. But it's just, it's kind of tough to play and talk, especially when all this stuff's going on. But I'm going to do my best to give you guys some better videos too. I want to make the videos more entertaining. I want to try new strategies, but I like random trio for that because I'm not that good of a player yet. I mean, to be honest. So my strategy works, and every time I try a new one, I get super beat down. So random trio is cool because it forces everyone to use the same towers, which is a lot of strategy in that. So with that, okay, he put down a monkey sub, which airburst starts. Okay, so we're not going to be getting much through there except for lead or whatnot. But then as soon as it gets to the wizard, we're good. So we're not going to be really sending anything to this guy. Just our normal pinks, get that eco up. We're up to 612 already. We're going to try to go for 1,000 before. I want to try to get 1,000 before 18, but I don't see that happening because the zebras are going to start coming out, and we're going to need our ninja monkey. So, yeah, let's keep going with that. And getting those yellows. So I'm trying to spam the yellows. I'm trying to figure out, not the math on it, but just see which works better just by watching. So I feel like the yellows are a little bit quicker when you don't have enough money. And because the pink you send out 3 or 4 and you have to wait for the next money to come around. So I was trying to do yellows, but it's only 25 more, 15 less or something. So not that big of a difference. So we finally put our ninja down. He actually got up to I don't know the name of it, but it's really good at ceramics and Moabs, that sub. So that's going to even be tough. But with his placement, oh, actually, never mind. He has advanced intel. I was going to say, with that placement, he's only given a little attack at the beginning of it. So, yeah, we're just going to keep chugging along here. So today's Wednesday. I already said that, but it's supposed to be a storm today. So I live in Southern California, and yesterday it was supposed to be this huge storm. Today it's supposed to be this huge storm. And sure enough, it drizzled for 15, 20 minutes, and that's enough to call it a storm. And it's enough time for people to go on the freeway and just start swerving all over the place and drive crazy. So I guess that counts for a storm out here. Anybody watching in the other state probably thinks us Californians pretty funny when it comes to that stuff, which I think it is too, and I live here. So he's kind of not struggling against those pinks, but they're coming around that bend pretty good. So, okay, so see where our mortar's placed? It's definitely a bad spot because we have to wait for the naturals to come all the way around before that does anything to them. So say the leads, which is kind of tough. This is just a hard map for the mortar. So we've got up our 3-2 or our 4-2 ninja. Now we're good. And now if a Moab comes out, he sends one to us. We're definitely going to take it down. So that's a good thing. We can battle energy if we need to, but I think we could probably take it down naturally. Now he has 3 subs going, so I think he's just prepping for late game. He's ready to just go for it. He has those advanced intels out. He's taking everything that comes at him. So that's cool stuff. So far his strategy is wizard and sub. So we don't know what his 3rd or 4th tower are. We might see those in a little bit, but he doesn't know our 4th tower either. But I rarely ever use my 4th tower. You guys know from my videos. If we go super late game and they give me like a monkey ace or even a chopper if I need to, or super monkey is pretty cool. But I like to stick with what I got. So we got up the glaive thrower. And that thing's a tank. Look at them just trash that thing. I love that little guy. I wish he wasn't as expensive so I can get him earlier, because his Moab popping power is pitiful. And so is ceramics. But when it comes to everything else, look at him just tear those things up. So that's what the ninja's on. I believe the ninja's on strong. So yeah, the ninja's on strong, and he's gonna take down any crazy stuff. And then glaive thrower can just tank. And I try to get him in places where he can spin around, where his little ones spin the whole time. So I should have moved him over to the left a little bit more so he could have just hit everything that comes in his path, but that works for me. I just love those little boomers. If any of you guys ever play Bloons Tower Defense 5, which I definitely recommend, I've been playing that game for a while now, and for years, and I love it. It definitely does help you with this game, 100%, no doubt about it. Like especially when it comes to like random trios and stuff. I've played people in my previous videos. Those camel leads get people every time because they have no idea what's going on. That would never happen if you played Tower Defense 5 because they come at you all the time in that game and you got to be ready for it. But anyways, so the glaive thrower in there is around like $8,000, ridiculous. With banana farms in mid to late game, it's not that big of a deal. You do have that money kind of flowing around, but it's just a pain. And so by the time you have enough to afford him, Moabs are coming out, and he's useless. So by then you'll have a sun monkey, a sun super monkey, or an Apache, or even a Spectre come out, and it's just crazy. So I love the little boomers in this game for sure. Oh, but also too, on BTD 5, it's awesome because they have special towers for each character, and when you upgrade that tower all the way, they get a special ability. For instance, the boomerang monkey, when he's specialed up all the way, he shoots 2 boomerangs instead of 1. So my little boomerang thrower has 2, so he does literally double the damage of everything he already does, which is massive. So he takes you all the way to past leads, and he'd go even further up to camos, but he doesn't shoot camos. And in that game, neither does that turbocharge one either. So he's a beast. And okay, so these rainbows aren't going to be any problem with us, especially with our glaive. Now that we have 2 glaive throwers, we're pretty much unstoppable with pretty much all natural balloons because we have our 4-2s taking out all the ceramics, and then he just tears up anything else. But now we're getting nutrition, so we're losing a bunch of lives just from him bringing up his little cobras. Those little cobras are little sneaky devils because you don't expect them, and all of a sudden your lives start taking. Or better yet, I was playing a guy this morning or yesterday, I'm not sure, and he started sending them back at me, which I knew that was possible, but I just don't see that many people doing it. So what I did was I sent one really quickly, and then I sent two BFBs. And I was like, okay, if he's going to send the next one, he won't see this one coming. The thing recharged in like 10 seconds, and he sent it back the second one. I'm like, well, there's game. I didn't expect that. So my ignorance of the character got me kind of messed up. But anyways, if you guys didn't notice, my eco is at 2,500. So great eco right now. It's not the best, but I know it's 10 times better than he has. So we're taking out these Moabs pretty easily. We have our Ninja Monkey ready if we need to go sabotage the plans in case he throws anything crazy, but he's not sending anything at us. He's just defending and trying to nutrition us to death, which we're down to 28 lives, 26 lives, 18 lives. So we're kind of getting wrecked here. So we're down to 14 lives, 12 lives. Okay, so this ZOMG needs to work right away because look at our lives, 1 life. So nutrition, it only takes you down to 1 life and you're left with that. But at this rate, does it really matter? Because it's not going to be 1 bloom that sticks through. It's going to be massive amounts that go through if you can't defend. So our ZOMG is doing its job. He's doing pretty well against these BFBs, but his last line of defense are these cobras, and look at these natural rainbows just flowing through. So we're going to help him out and send some more rainbows. And we're going to take this game. So that guy depends a lot on his cobras, which is cool, but at the same time, once that nutrition takes its effect, I guess he was expecting those natural balloons, not the natural, but the ones that come out from the cobra to take me out too, but with the glaive ricochet, you're good to go. So that was a good game. It went pretty long, too long for me, but hey, we won it. Now we're at where we like to play. It's a solid map, soccer field, cool stuff. And we're going to do our normal start. He's going banana farms, which is cool for us because that usually means more eco in the beginning because we don't have to worry about defending. This little boomer can go to like round 3 or 4 without having any issues so much. And we're going to cause him a lot of problems with that. So he's stressing over there for sure. Battle energy already. I don't know why he didn't get one of his dudes up to 5. Been a little quicker, I guess, but whatever. And we're still going with our dude. And here we go. Bionic Boomer. Tear it up. Terminator Boomer. He's just a cool little dude. Look how awesome he looks. He's just solid. He just spins that little thing out like it's fire and just tears it up. Now, if he could get camo protection without having to use his ability, whew, he'd be a monster. We could easily go to round 13 with just him. Well, maybe not. We probably have to get another one because even the yellows we have trouble with. But battle energy, So we're going to change him to last. And might not be the best idea, but it's keeping those pinks from slipping. They're just going to take a little bit. Now he's up to 4 dart monkeys, 5 dart monkeys. Now, I don't know what he's doing. 201s and 202s. 302s. Okay, that's cool, but what's he going to do when leads come? Is he going to get a Juggernaut? Is that his goal here? Okay, so those blacks, a little bit of trouble, and greens. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to stop sending balloons and save up for a giant yellow rush, which will probably battle it, energy it anyway, but we're only at 400 eco, so we need that 500. So we're just going to keep going to get that 500 eco and spin that yellow, even if we're even going to balloon energy this stuff too. Just destroy. And so if he didn't battle energy, he would have died for sure. Those things just come around that corner. And it's still a little tough. So we're just going to keep it going. It'd be awesome if these would just keep flowing a little past his battle energy. But we're going to take only a little bit of lives. But he's already down to 60, 50, 52 lives. Okay, so now we definitely need to get our mortar because round 13 is going to come and we're going to be a little stuck. And this guy looks definitely like a rainbow rusher. He's getting desperate. So he's definitely going to rainbow rush us, I believe. And so we got our mortar up. Let's get him going, get him on his thing. Send some leads to trick him up a little bit, see what he's going to do. And he's going to use his wizard, which I should have sent some regen leads. Because then the wizard would have hit it, would have turned right back into one. It probably would have been fine. Oh my gosh. Okay, now he's down to... Well, it looked like he lost those on our end, but I guess not on his end. It's weird to me how that happens. Alright. Ooh, look at that. Sold his farm. He's going for the rush, but too bad we have our ricochet. So we're going to send it right back at him because he has nothing now. So we're going to sell our boomerang. Well, I thought we were going to sell our boomerang. Okay, oh, he's selling everybody right now. Look at that. He's going for a second rush trying to take us out. Which, oh my gosh. This was not what I planned. Okay, good. Okay, so we won that one. And that's a perfect example of why you need to watch out when you sell everything or sell your banana farms to go for a rush. Because he should have been paying attention. Why would I have boomerang just sitting there? But, you know, that's what happens sometimes. So this last battle, I previously recorded it. But you guys got to see this. This is a great one. It's super short. I want to say a minute, under 2 minutes. I've never had a win this quickly, but it was just hilarious to me. And I'm not sure of the guy's record, if it was that good or not, but I don't think it was terrible. But look at this. So he lets a bunch slide through. That's fine. Or he has his poppers there. So that's why. Okay. But he has his banana farms. So that's cool. He has a 1-0, which is what people do. But when you see all those coming at you, unless you're gonna battle energy, you gotta up it up, because look at all these are just slipping through, and he's cool with that. And so instead of going 0-3 and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna lose a bunch of lives here," he says, "I'm gonna make another farm because I seem to be holding these off pretty well," and he puts another farm down. And I'm like, okay, well, you're crazy. And now we battle energies finally. So we got our bionic boomer. And we're safe. We're on the safe side. He's not spamming us. He's not doing anything. So he's down to 50 lives, which I've tanked lives before too. But it's like, come on, dude. You have one dart monkey. Of course I'm going to exploit that. So I do, and I keep sending him. And with that, he's going to go down. He just wasn't paying attention. Maybe bad play. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Tomorrow will be another video. Thank you, guys.